Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade, and yes, I'm wearing jogging pants and Crocs. Today we are working on a firepower. This is getting a full Playfield swap. Big reasons why: inserts are just cupped really bad. I mean, they're like swimming pools. It's got some raised inserts on it too. Like, I can feel this one's really raised. But these ones, I don't know if you can see in the video. Might as well put the camera down, because that's how we're going to be working on it anyways. Get a little zoom in here. Alright. There we go. You can see it's got a Playfield protector on it, so that's why it looks really super nice. But you can see when I push on a 20, you can see how deflected the mylar gets. And then this has a, you can't see the hump on it. Let's see if I can put my level on it to show the hump. Well, if I don't push down on it, if I push down on it, it goes down, but yeah. You can see that. These don't feel too bad. This one I can see. Yeah, I can't get it because it's too big. However, these aren't, oh yeah, these are cupped too. So, this has been in an arcade probably most of its life. It actually came out of an arcade, the Garcade in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. So that's who I'm doing the Playfield swap for. But yeah, this 20 is like really bad. 10, 9, 8. So anyways, have the Playfield protector on it. That will make the ball roll nicer over it. However, the Playfield is junk. Even though the art is real nice on it, it could be saved by a good clear coat going over it, multiple clear coats to level it out. Clear coat, sand, clear coat, sand, clear coat, sand, clear coat, sand. It can be leveled out. This could be a good new Playfield again. However, we have a brand new CPR Playfield that's going on first. So first thing I like to do is grab the old cell phone, make a video. That's what I do. I'm just going to go over everything real slow, noting everything. This is what I like to do when I do anything with the Playfield. If I got to remove anything, whatever, this is just how I do it. Okay, these are plastic. These are like pan head screws. That's like a washer looking screw. That's more of a fatter head screw. It looks like the pan head. I'm not sure. That one might have been replaced. And those are, yeah, these are definitely different. At least these are. They look different. And plastic screws. These are screws. Plastic. The caps. Long one here, short. 2 rubbers to target. There's a weird rubber on the angle there with those metal posts. This is a dual, this is a single. Well, it's actually a dual, so I guess it don't matter. This is a single long one. So these look the same. It's got the screws, that's like a washer screw. Nothing. These should all exactly be the same. So, yeah, like I could take that one out and swap these two. Let's try to make them all look the same. So yeah, that screw looks like these. And then that's like another washer screw. So we're definitely going to be probably swapping screws around to get them to match. So probably that one, because that one's going to be kind of hid. And then that one will go over there. Alright, and then now I'm going to clap my hands and we're going to start taking this apart. Alright, I had an issue where I'm guessing there was should have been a T-nut under there, but there wasn't. And I just had a nut and bolt. But that will get revised when we get the Playfield correctly. And this I needed to note to myself. That was just a little screw threaded into the top of that post that held the what do you call it, the gate on. So like I was saying, all these well, I didn't say, but these gates, they will go through rock tumbler with walnut media in it. And then they will look pretty new again. Same with this. This will go through it. I don't think that will quite fit in there, but that will go through that and have that done again. Rack media. But yeah, it's come along nicely. It's actually, for as much as abuse as this game has had, it's actually holding up really, really super nicely, which is nice. And like all the stuff is tight. I can see where a couple little things were boogered up, but hey, this game had a good hard life in arcade, and it had its little issues, you know, where it needed some TLC rehab done. All right, let's get back to speed up. The Mylar was holding me back. The hardtop, well, the whatever you call this stuff, the Playfield protector was holding me back. It was just so thick on there, I couldn't slide the, what do you call it, back. So I need to document this too. Alright, I gotta get my soldering iron out so we can get these wires off. So we'll be back in a flash. Alright, we're back, so we're gonna disconnect these from the game so I can get Playfield rehabbed. This coil's been replaced. You can tell it's all shiny and new. That weird old solder smell. Yeah. Sometimes it smells just disgusting. Old solder, when you take it off, it's just like horrible. Alright, we got these out so we can unscrew them now. The thing I like about that is these are all black screws, and all the black screws are all exactly the same size. That's what I like about that. Now, these nails, vice grips, put them on the nail. Alright, let's get another thing for pop bumpers. Pop bumpers, they will all go in a pop bumper parts box. I separate everything like in a certain way. So even though these are on the top of the playfield, they're going to go with the pop bumpers that are underneath. It just keeps me knowing where all the hardware is. Technically this is upper playfield hardware, but to me it's not. It's under playfield hardware. It pops are over there. Special socket. This is a 1/4 inch Craftsman 43573. You drill out the middle to a 1/4 inch, and it lets you take this, put it right over the top of these, and unscrew them if you got your correct tool to do it. Otherwise, you got to use like a little wrench or a vice grips or something. And we're not playing that. What the hell? Where is it? There we go. Take that off. Use this. There. Now, I can just unscrew these from the playfield. Like that. And the other ones, there's 2 more of these. The other ones have a nut and washer underneath the playfield that will come out. I haven't decided yet where I'm going to put this gate. I'll probably put it in with the playfield, not the gate, the spinner. I'll probably put it in with that, because that I know I'm going to do hand cleaning. Alright, we need to get these off. That. That.
Not on the bottom. I don't think it's that. Is it this one? Yep. These I like to put the nuts back on. Because I'm nuts. No, it just lets me know what's with them. I think these holes I have to transfer over to the new playfield. Yeah, they're not there. I will show you how we do that later on in the series. That's actually pretty slick how that is done. And then all these screws and stuff are going to go in. I have the Harbor Freight little rock tumbler. I fill it up with walnut media, and that will clean these up like new. These are actually, some of these are kind of like tar coated, you know, from being in like a bar or something. Alright, we got that white film to them, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean there? These actually kind of fit real nice. I'm hoping it goes together the same way. Why not just go that way? It's so much easier. These I will be, I have a cool brush for my drill. That's way over there. Those I'll be using that on it. They'll have a brushed finish. I used to polish them, but these are kind of like brushed from the factory. I'm gonna pull that nail out. And that nail. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave them on. No, I'm gonna have to get the nail out. That one had a screw. I remember I documented that. These ones got nails. I'm gonna leave this one on. So that one I want to get from the bottom and pull it off. Make it a little easier for me.
These bulbs, I don't know what to do with them either. I might just have Gar come over here and bulb the game before I put it back together. I know he's got his little magic he does with lighting. He's really good at figuring out what LEDs, the colors and stuff go with what. As you notice, all these bulbs are different. So I think when it's getting near that time, I'm just going to say, hey, look at that one. That one was just spinning in there. I'm going to be like, hey, just come over and get this thing lit up so I can move on. These are actually coming out real nice. Real nice. No effort at all, really. These will also go through the rock tumbler and get the magic done. Yeah, just like butter. Oh, these were all out at one time probably. Because, no, these weren't. I thought they might have been out at one time. But they're not, because I'm going to have to play with them. I think I can just grab it right on the edge. But I've been lucky with these. Now I got a little gap under them. That one came right out. Yeah, that one came out right too, so let's just do that. Yeah. You can feel it doing its thing. Chickadee China, Chinese chicken. Have a drumstick in your leg, starts cricking. Cricking! Alright. So I got all the bulbs out. Let's see what he wants to do with these. We're not playing with that today. If he wants me to solder these in or put different sockets in. Holy crap, that just does not want to come out. Holy crap, these are in there good. I need to get them out though. There we go. Let's try that way. Come on. These I usually replace with wedge. These have been squeezed in, except for this one. This one is loose as a goose. Alright, this could go back. Okay, well that one was easy. Okay, of course. The ones that are harder for me to get at actually have nuts on the back of them. At least I think they do. Oh, this one pulled kind of far. No nuts. No nuts. Like my dogs, no nuts. They will have nuts on them. And washers. Anything else up here? It has to come off. I gotta get these pops out. Yeah, and you missed me taking out that stuff. I am so sorry. Yeah, my bad. What are we gonna use here? It'll work. Wish I would have had put my thing back on top of Last Action Hero. Alright. Playfield hardware. Yeah, I'm putting like everything on top of pinball machines that shouldn't have anything on top of them. Alright. There's 2 screws in each one of these. These hold the pop bumper bodies. The Playfield. Alright, we'll get to needing those pliers back for that one. Same with that one. Same with that one. Same with that one. Not the hoople. All the young dudes. I know the way I'm singing, I might get a copyright strike because I'm just that damn good. Alright. Anything left up here that has to come out? No. No, 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 no. So make sure. I don't want to flip this over again. I don't like those. I don't like that one. That one's got enough bend on it where the ball could, if it rolled slow enough, it would stop. That one actually needs to get bent down a little bit. Alright. Alright, we gotta get these 2 screws out here. I'm like looking for my screwdriver, dummy. So hell, screw it on there too. See, yeah, all this crap's got to come off now too. So people are like, "Oh yeah, that top came off real easy." Yes, it did. All right, well, craptastic. Well, those normally on an EM, this is on top, and that's underneath. So I consider those top Playfield screws. So I guess that's where they're going today. What did I have to take off now? I have to take off these rails. These are all going to go in their own perspective, technologically challenged container. Screw it on my own method. Take one out, unscrew it, move along. There, I screwed up again. I gotta be very careful on this part here. These, the Playfield's just kind of like a balancing act right now on these. Two more. And it's still hooked on, damn it. Let's put that in a little bit. Right there. Screwdriver's under here, Mark. There. What the hell is that holding on by? Nothing. Yeah, I must have screwed there too. Oh, this is gonna be fun now. Get down on it. All right. Where's this other screw? Yeah, it's right under the loom. No wonder why you missed it. I must have forgot those too. Alright. I want to put that screw back in the loom. That's all more documentation I gotta do. And then I hope it's just these two. It feels like these two. Don't sneeze. Yes. All right. I think we're going to stop here for today. Why do I do that? There we go. Top is stripped. As far as I'm concerned, this top is stripped right now. So, next video we'll be doing the underneath. We gotta get the pops off the rest of the way. And other stuff. Yeah, this isn't too bad underneath it. Yeah, these inserts are horrible. they're just disgusting. Oh, and there's some touch-up here. That's why. There's all touch-up here. Couldn't even see it. Could not even see all the touch-up right here. Until I lifted it up. Yeah, all around the 20. There's touch-up. It's red here. Red here. Yeah, it's touch-up. So, yep. No, excuse me. Now I understand why. Alright. Cool stuff along the bottom there. Give me a thumbs up. And this is how you strip the top down on Firepower. Like, subscribe, share. Take care. Later.